Our story begins on the 17th of October, 1944. This is when our timeline diverges to this one. The fate of Germany is sealed. It shall lose World War II. However, the Allies have begun to get afraid of the Soviet Union, as itself is rapidly occupying German territories. By December of 1944, Germany has been kicked from Finland and most of the lowlands. Yugoslavia begins liberating itself, and the Allies hold a meeting in Dublin on what a post-war Europe should look like. Finland, hoping to gain better relations with the Allies, declare war on Germany and begin invading northern Norway. Franco-American troops enter into Alsace-Lorraine, and the Soviets have entered mainland Germany. Italy capitulates and is soon followed by Slovakia and Hungary. Mid-February 1945. News has spread that Hitler has been assassinated whilst trying to escape to Argentina. April 9, 1945. Germany and its allies are forced to surrender to the Allies. The Allies have decided on this being the new Europe. Austria, being the first victim of German aggression, gains the Sudetenland and South Tyrol. Finland gains northern Norway, now having access to the Arctic. Germany is split into three, these being East Germany, West Germany and Bavaria. East Germany, Poland, Romania, Czechoslovakia and Bulgaria are now puppet states of the Soviet Union. The USSR also annexes the Baltic states, Bessarabia and eastern Poland. Libya is given independence. Eritrea and Abyssinia are given to a new Ethiopian state. Somalia is given to the British. Yugoslavia annexes old Italian territories and parts of Bulgaria. Albania is given independence, and lastly Greece is currently fighting a civil war between communism and democracy. The communists begin pushing into Greece and land several naval invasions. 1948. And the United States creates the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, a defensive alliance between the United States, United Kingdom, France, Italy, and the lowlands. Bulgaria, Romania and Poland begin aiding the Greek communists. Greece falls to the communists. And soon after, the Soviet Union creates the Warsaw Pact, a defensive alliance similar to that of NATO. West Germany joins the Warsaw Pact in fear of NATO aggression. After negotiations with the Danish government, Iceland declares independence. This inspires revolutions all across the French and British empires. The French and British governments negotiate with some and break down others. By 1956, many colonies have gained independence and Europe is now split into two. It doesn't take long for the Soviets to support a united Germany. However, after this, Poland, fearing for its existence, leaves the Warsaw Pact and attempts to join NATO. Germany and the Soviet Union begin plans to divide Poland, as they see this as an act of aggression, considering Germany's still high support for the Nazi Party. NATO sees this invasion of Poland as another aggression of fascism. So instead of doing appeasement, they declare war on Germany and the Soviet Union. Germany and the Soviet Union clearly being on the weaker end of. The two sides decide to encourage more countries to join on their side, including Turkey, Greece and Spain. Spain, of course, still being fascist. In response to this, the United States starts an invasion of Siberia. The United Kingdom lands in Western Sahara. NATO convinces Hungary and Yugoslavia to join the war, and Turkey has flooded Syria with their army. After just a few long months, it is obvious for all to see that no country has yet recovered from World War II, and so it is decided to create a peace treaty and end the war as a draw. Eventually, the main powers agree upon these borders, which upset everyone except Turkey. The war may have sorted out Poland, but has not yet fixed the division of Europe. Spain and France invade Morocco, as an attempt to gain more land and influence in the ex-French colony. Spain, wanting all of Morocco, declare this as an act of French aggression. After Morocco has been split between Spain and France, Spain begins invading France, expecting the Warsaw Pact to help, as France had, in Spain's eyes, declared an act of aggression. However, the Warsaw Pact rejects and NATO gets involved. Portugal offers to fight Spain and in return join NATO. Obviously, NATO agree. A lowlands force commanded by the Netherlands lands in North Spain, and Italy lands in East Spain. After an important battle in Barcelona, The majority of Spain's military has been destroyed, and so Spain is forced into signing a peace treaty. The territorial part of the treaty gives Galicia to Portugal, Catalonia to France, lands around the Strait of Gibraltar to the UK, Western Sahara to the UK, and the rest of Spain's African territories to France. After a few border disputes, Turkey invades Iraq. This is a problem, as the Soviet Union is allies with Iraq, and so Turkey is kicked from the Warsaw Pact. Greece, seizing the opportunity, begins an invasion into old Greek territories. Prior to the Turkish Wars of Independence, France decides to declare war on Turkey to regain some old territories. The UK declares war on Iraq to gain dominance of the oil production in the region. Istanbul has fallen to the Greeks. All hope and morale for Turkey to win has been lost. Turkey is forced into signing a peace treaty with the invaders. This is a devastating blow to Turkish nationalism. Iraq capitulates to the United Kingdom. Iran joins the Warsaw Pact, and Denmark and Bavaria join NATO. 15 likes for part 2.